Good evenings, lad. I'm here with Puck, the forest elf.
It is I!
Hey, woo, look at him go. He's the one Shakespeare wrote about in the Midsummer Night's Dream.
And Puck shall make amends.
We're here at the castle grounds just having a grand old time. And I got Shakespeare himself here, trying to keep Puck in line, but that's not happening from the looks of things. And I thought I'd tell you a short story. So, lads, here's the story. The Rose Princess. Perhaps you've heard of it. Since I'm at the castle, it reminded me of it. There was once a beautiful princess who had a lovely voice, and every night she would come to the balcony and sing. And below her were a vast field of roses that she planted with her pop. And she was just lovely. And every time she sang, the townspeople at night would have pleasant dreams, and they would doze off and have a great day the next day. Well, one day a wicked witch come by and didn't like that at all. So she put a curse on the princess that she wouldn't be able to sing pleasant songs anymore. So that following night, she came to the balcony to sing again, and all the townspeople nodded off, but had nightmares instead of pleasant dreams. And the next morning, things were really bad. So she didn't know what to do, and she looked up in the mirror that morning, and the princess's reddish hair turned black. She said, "Oh my goodness, what can I do to fix this?" And she decided to wash her hair to see if that black would come out with some rose water and petals that she picked from her garden, and it did. And in doing so, it broke the curse. Breaking the curse, that next day she went to the balcony and was singing and doing her thing again, and the people dozed off and had pleasant dreams, and the next day was wonderful. And the witch come by again and said, "Oh, we can't have this." She says, "I'm going to have to do something." She put another spell on the princess. Put the spell on the princess, and this time she destroyed all her roses. And she had no way of washing her hair and getting that black out. So that couldn't restore her voice, or it couldn't change the fact that she was giving people nightmares. So that next morning, everybody was complaining, but a young lad walked by that used to be a schoolmate. Never thought he had a chance to talk to the princess again after the schooling. And he had a lock of her red hair that he saved from when they were children, because they were kind of smitten with each other. But him being of not noble birth, couldn't really see the princess. So anyway, he took that piece of hair and he planted it below the balcony. And as she was crying one day because she couldn't restore her hair and sing to the people again, her tears fell on this piece of hair. And out sprung a rose bush. So she found this rose, she decided to wash her hair with it, and it broke the spell once again. And this time the witch came by and said, "I give up," and flew off into the distance. In the meantime, the king wanted to know who planted that piece of hair. So he summoned the lad to come up, and the lad explained the situation, that he'd been in love with the princess since they were children. So immediately, in thanks to this young man, the king knighted this young man, and he and the princess were married, lived happily ever after. And I hope you enjoyed that story. We'll talk to you again sometime.